Hi everyone, Tam's here. We're back for another journal with me in my garden grimoire. I have another layout that I worked on a while back for Candlemas Day, and I painted this little groundhog. And tonight I want to work on this side of the layout, and I'm still really interested in this whole flip book thing that's happening with junk journals. So I'm going to be in that same vein, and let me show you my supplies tonight. My scissors, glue. I love these Tim Holtz journal cards, and I have them listed on my Amazon shop if you're interested. I just love them. They're so versatile, and they come in different sizes. I have a pressed flower. Isn't that pretty? I have a vintage envelope that I found at the Bartow, which is a nearby town, antique festival that they occur in the streets sometimes, and you can find really cool paper goods. Have that. Have some vintage paper from I believe I got this from the Paper Seahorse. Some scraps of scrapbook paper, and then I've got my tin full of vintage stamps, and I think I'm going to do something like this. So those are my supplies, and let's get started. All right, what I'm thinking is I want to do some flips. So I want this to be a flip, and then I want this envelope to be a flip, and I want them to be layered so that the stamp here shows and the airmail border shows, because I love that look. So I'm gonna make that happen real quick. So I'm gonna start gluing and taping. So let's get started on that. Okay, so the envelope is down first, and what I've done simply is just glue down the flap so that you can then stick things into this envelope. So I glued that down there. And the next thing I want to do is I want to tape this journal card down to make it a flap that opens up this way. So let's do that very quickly. I'm going to use some of my Classique tapes that I have in this dispenser, and I'll link this below if you're interested. All right, so we have a flap, and I was careful to place the tape so that you can still flip this guy out. All right, so now I think I'm going to embellish the outside of this with my pressed flower, and I'm just going to simply put a little piece of washi tape on there to hold it down. Okay, there we go. Now, I want to leave this side of the journal card open for writing and journaling, but I want to embellish this a little more and give it a little more layers, if you will. So I'm going to incorporate this guy, and I'm thinking I'm going to layer on, let's see, I kind of want it to show a little bit. Yeah. And layer this on like so. Let's glue that down, shall we? Okay, and final touch is we're going to do the stamp. Okay, and last but not least, I think I want to do some rubber stamping of this little collage that I've made here. So let's play with some rubber stamps. Okay, I love this little guy that was sent to me in a Happy Mail package, and I'm just going to use my black archival ink. And I think I want a little bit more, so let me do another stamp. This is my Letter Writers Alliance custom stamp, so I think I'm going to do that right in here somewhere. All right, I still want more rubber stamping. Okay, this is my rubber stamp kit from Cavallini & Co. I've shared this in many other videos. I think most of you have seen this, and here's all the wonderful selections that we have. So I'm going to use some of these. Voila. Voila. Okay, so that's it for tonight. Very quick. Part of the reason I'm sharing these journal with me videos is because I want to show that you can do, you can accomplish a lot in just a few minutes each night. I have dedicated 15 to 30 minutes a night to do something in my creative space, my studio. And tonight I chose to do this. And you can see I have got some journaling I can do here. I can open this up, place some things inside of here, and I could probably still do some journaling throughout here if I wanted to, and maybe put something across this flap if I so desired. But I've given myself a lot of room. So there you are. That's all for tonight. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.